Welcome back, people. What we're going to do is show you the hardest thing that there is to set up the Android TV boxes. Setting up your network. That's the hardest job. Once that's done, it's easy to go. I'm Phil, the Computer Man from A Computer Memory. And of course, when you first start your unit up, this is what it's going to look like. Alright, this is the Android operating system. Using our remote that comes with the device. And you can use different items also. You can use a keyboard, you can use a mouse. We also sell the wireless keyboard with the trackpad built right into it at our shop. These are really nice to use, especially if you're doing Facebook or email or something. Makes it really easy to type in a lot of different things. But for what we're going to do today, the remote control is going to work fine. We're going to use the arrow keys beside the OK button and go over to Settings. And we're going to click OK on the settings. And the first setting that we need to set up, and the only setting we need to set up in this machine at this point, is the network. What we're going to do is we're going to take and pick our choice using the arrow button using Wi-Fi or Ethernet. And if I was to pick Ethernet, it's going to tell me I don't have an Ethernet cable plugged in. But of course, if you're going to use Ethernet, you need to plug in the Cat5 cable. We're going to be using Wi-Fi today, so we're going to pick Wi-Fi, we're going to click on it, and give it a second. All your Wi-Fi devices that are within range are going to pick up on the unit. That includes any hotspots, any cell computer, any smartphone cells that may be open. We're going to make sure we pick our own router. If we don't pick the right one, it's not going to work, okay? Make sure you pick your router and not the next door neighbors, of course, because it may be seeing theirs. Once you scroll down to it and you click on your router, over here, you're going to have the chance of putting in your passwords. Right now, I have no check mark in this show password box. You really need to put a check mark in that show password box, because if you don't, you're not sure what you'll be typing in the password box up ahead. Make sure you put a check mark in the show password box. You can then, using a keyboard again, you press, if you have no keyboard attached, you'll use the on-screen keyboard. And I'll go to start putting in symbols or letters here. And if your router has a capital letter, it must be capitals or it will not work. They are case sensitive. We can use the onboard keyboard. As you'll see here, we're at the letter Q. And let's say I need a capital key, of course. We're going to go to the up arrow, hit the OK button, and the letters all change to capital letters. Again, we can use numbers, but you can also use the numbers on the keypad to make it a lot simpler. Once you are done, you will tell it done on the keyboard right here and push the OK button. This will now give you the option to go down to the next button, Connect Now. You'll click on Connect Now, and if you'll notice what will happen, let's see what happens to mine. We're connected, and it gives me an IP address. That is my wireless all set up. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the hardest part that you had to do with this entire box. Once this is done, you'll use the back key to bring you back to the Android operating system. We'll explain the Android operating system next on the next show. Thank you very much.